Get moving, you horrid lot! Donald was moving a heavy train of ballast to the big station. He was finding it easy. Trucks didn't dare play tricks on him. They knew better than that. He was shunting his trucks into a siding in the yard when the yard foreman walked over, looking serious. Excuse me, Donald. I know you've had a long trip, but would you mind awfully covering for Edward? He's been delayed at the junction, and we'd be most grateful if you could cover his train. Dinna fash yourself. I'd be delighted, smiled Donald. I don't get the chance to have a go with coaches nowadays. Oh, yes, and the turntable at Brendam is under repair, so you'll be running back tender first, the foreman added. Oh, no trouble. I'd be careful if I were you, James warned. I know you deal with trucks most of the time, Donald, but coaches can be tricky too if you're not careful. Remember me and my brake pipes? Donald scoffed. Pah! Coaches? Nae trouble compared to trucks. And he trundled away to the carriage sidings. Donald and his twin Douglas are both mixed traffic engines, but more often than not they are left to handle the goods work, given the big engines dislike it intensely. As a result, the coaches weren't as used to him as the others. The carriages Donald backed down onto were not best pleased at the grubby Scot. Come on, he whistled shrilly. Let's be off. Ooh, they moaned. Dirty goods engines, pulling us. Shameful. Donald was unaware of this, so started on his journey none the wiser. Soon he was puffing happily through the Sudrian countryside. Ha ha! Oh, coaches are easy, chuckled Donald to himself. But that was soon to change. As he approached the next station, he began to brake rather too late, and the resultant stop was far from smooth. Oh dear, laughed the driver. Better luck next time, eh, lad? The cantankerous coaches were less than amused. Ooh, that miserable engine! Our poor buffers! Our poor nerves! They grumbled from then onwards. Ooh, slow down! Our bogies can't take this speed! Come on now! Those points were taken too roughly. Think of the passengers! Speed up, slowpoke. We like to get to our destinations on time. Donald got crosser and crosser, and was infuriated by the time he reached Edward Station. Stupid things, he complained to Boko. I wish I could give 'em a good bump. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Boko considered. Probably wouldn't do the passengers any good. Humph, snorted Donald crossly. It's what they'd be deserving after the journey we've had. Before he could continue, the guard's whistle blew, and he had to go. The harbor station at the end of Edward's line has a turntable, which was undergoing routine maintenance. This meant that Donald had to run around the train. He had no qualms with this, but the coaches moaned incessantly. Not a proper engine. A real locomotive doesn't run tender first. This was the last straw for Donald. Hold your wisht! he roared finally, whooshing steam. Before the fireman could change the points, he began to roll forward. "Losh sakes!" he exclaimed. "I wasn't expecting that from the poor thing." Fortunately, none of the passengers were aboard, and the guard was on the platform. He had a very stern and frank discussion with Donald, and, needless to say, it wasn't very nice for the Scot. He was very apologetic, and offered to help with the cleanup. "Oh, no chance," cried the guard. "With your return train due out in 15 minutes? Not a hope." So Bill and Ben brought a crane to put things right, and Donald coupled up to take the rest of the coaches home. Unsurprisingly, given the incident, they were quiet and polite towards him as they made their way back. "Coaches or trucks, it's all the same to me," he chuckled, before adding, "That'll show James how to handle them."